Bump Love is brought to you by
Back to school, back to school, back to school. Well, it's that time again. Now, paying school fees in this season is coming with very huge rewards. Pay your school fees using Airtel Money or dial star 185 hash and stand a chance to win. Guess how much? 300,000. What would you use 300,000 for this season? All you need to do is dial star 185 hash or use the Airtel app. Well, never say I didn't tell you, it's 300,000 shillings. And 2 to 3 decades ago, the life of a mother looked like this. Wake up in the morning, get your children ready for school, kiss them goodbye, get your house ready, prepared for the evening for when they get back home. You can give them loving hugs as you serve your husband a sumptuous meal that you've cooked from scratch. Not anymore. Today we'll be discussing modern motherhood.
Can we have things you do twice a week, thrice a week, twice a week, once a week? You can't be sweeping leaves in the compound every day.
You can use technology to your advantage to help you ease your life in the home, at work. Instead of judging people with remarkables.
This guy called the remarkable entered my life. All the notes are here. Now I only just move. When they say, where is your notebook? Less than 2 to 3 decades ago, the life of a mother looked like this. Wake up in the morning, get your children ready for school, kiss them goodbye, get your house ready, prepared for the evening for when they get back home. You can give them loving hugs as you serve your husband a sumptuous meal that you've cooked from scratch. Not anymore. The life of a modern mother has completely changed, even if she's a stay-home mother. We continue our series on More Than a Mother, and today we'll be discussing modern motherhood, managing the load and winning. And no, we're not talking about work-life balance. We're talking about life in general for a mother in the modern world. So welcome to the show, and welcome to the show with me, my lovely, lovely co-hosts, Mrs. O, Lala, Pastor Husky, what up?
What up?
And Mama Boy.
This is Mama Boy.
Mama Boy.
How many in the market?
Did you see?
And Mama said modern mama.
No. I was
Mama boy.
Guys, okay, Mrs. O.
Lovely.
Pastor Husky. And Mama Boy.
Come on.
Oh my God!
That's more like it.
Oh my God! Please.
I've got you.
So please, Mama Boy. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
Welcome. Another lovely week, huh?
Yeah.
I always look forward to having these conversations with you, and I think it's imperative that girls, there are times when we just sit down and have mental stimulation.
Yeah.
Like, can we just be in a place where we can sit down, get a topic, talk to each other, and can it not be gossip?
Right?
You know what I mean? Like, it actually feels nice to be there and you talk through a topic, tear it apart, put it up, put it down, shake it upside down, all the way. And you just go with an intellectual orgasm.
Exactly.
Oh, yes.
To my own girls, they know themselves.
Yeah. So when you guys think about your life as a modern mother, because you are modern moms, you're the moms of this time, and obviously things have changed. One of the things that they always tell us is that you need to plan your life. Like, you've heard that before, right? Yeah, plan. How do you approach planning across your different roles? What has worked and what hasn't worked across your different roles? Because you're many things.
It's true.
Yeah. You're a pastor, you're a mother, you're an employee, you're an MC, you're all those things, but you are planning.
A post, a girlfriend.
And Hey, Gomez.
I think that needs to stop on the show.
What's wrong?
Are you pimping me out again? Man, you girls
No.
We are just
The
celebrating. No, your guilty face.
Yeah.
This conversation was on rolls.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
It's like a girlfriend to Barbara, right?
What's that?
You were saying.
I meant girl lover.
Wow!
Elaborate it.
Wow! My God.
Sorry, like a
I think for me,
teenager. Oh, yeah,
yeah,
girl
one of
lover.
the hacks is routines and
Yeah.
schedules. There's a security that routines create for an individual, but also for the home. To know that there are things we do on particular days. We go to the market
On
on a particular day. That's the day shopping is done, put away, the pantry is stocked and whatever. There's a day when we wash. I keep teasing people that it can't be that every day on your way to work, you are jumping basins.
Laundry baskets.
I thought you said you're ironing there with shirts.
You can't. It can't be every day. Can we have a day? But it also helps to put the house in order with the house
And your mind.
managers.
Yeah.
Yesterday, my friend was talking about their nanny, and they said, "No, the child minder." I said, "Okay." So when people have routines, they know.
Yeah.
When I get up, I actually sat with the house manager. Sat with her and said, "So tell me what you go through from morning up to evening. What is your day like?" And then I realized, I said, "Write for me your tasks also and your day." And I realized she wrote like 40 tasks. I said, "You can't do this in one day. Can we have things you do twice a week, thrice a week, twice a week, once a week? You can't be sweeping leaves in the compound every day."
She probably thought you were going to reduce her salary, so she needed the list to
be big. So we had to go through that. That helped put some kind of
Building
order.
rhythms, yeah.
Because we're going to a point where she was running around the house like a headless chicken. Now when you see someone running, it
You
also
know,
gives
from
you some
morning up
kind
to
of
evening,
anxiety.
yeah.
You're like, but what is it?
What
What is
6
it?
p.m.
So
they're
I said,
still
"You write
busy."
for me your things."
Yeah.
And then she had included certain things like cleaning the girl's room. I said, "Madams, you can't clean your own room? Why is it on her task list? Remove." So I got things off. At least then for myself, have a routine as well.
Yeah.
What time do I get up? When I get up, what do I do?
Yeah.
Then for the current boss in the house, Mr. Mazi, there's a routine also.
Yeah.
He eats at a particular time. What is he going to eat when he wakes up? What time does he shower? What time does he sleep? What is our routine to get him into bed? So that the house is not... So for me, routines, myself, the house,
And the baby.
and the baby. Because now the baby cannot be part of everybody else. He needs to have his own
a
stuff.
whole
So
project.
for me, I think it's really helped to bring
Yeah.
stability for myself and then for the home as well. So we know that at this time, lunch is going to be made, lunch is going to be served. At this time, there will be tea. At this time, yeah. On these days of the week, another person comes in to help and sort of clean up the house and beach. On these days, my car is washed on a particular day of the week.
Yeah.
Unless otherwise,
The rain has come in.
Girl,
You wash every day.
No, that's Nigeria.
Yeah.
you know, down to even fueling the car.
Yeah.
It's fueled on a particular day
Yeah.
of the week.
Yeah.
I'm a planner, so I like rhythms. I really like rhythms. And I've learned to build rhythms even for my time on my phone. Because you can actually very easily waste 2 hours on the phone.
You gay.
Just like that.
TikTok.
Then you work, then you sleep for 2 hours. Then you're tired.
Hello
people. Then you're tired at work. And for me, once something falls off,
Everything.
I feel like everything, yes, it's almost like you've piled cups and then someone just pulls out one cup like this. Everything just comes down. So I feel like you've disorganized me. So building rhythms for me and for the people in my life. So even at work, if I know that this is my to-do list and you're going to affect it, you have to align. If you're not going to align, I will put you aside and like Katolimu A or B. When I get to A or B,
I'll come to you.
that's when you come in. Yeah. So even at work, you find that I have time for everything. Now it's time to check my phone. Now it's not time. Like, it does not matter even if you've sent so many messages. If it's not yet time to touch it, I'm not going to, because you realize that after that you're like, "Eka pop up." I even remove notifications. Yeah, then you go.
You're there dancing to wow. Instead of working, the song is
Olivia is a dancer.
No.
I can't
no.
get my face
Actually,
over
that is one
guy.
of one of my things. I say no.
I feel like my dad
So,
is
Barbara,
dancing
no.
anyone.
No, you refuse.
And then so if when you're
Traumatizes me with like his age traumatizes me.
I think
Like,
it's
that
fun because
dad-
it's a man. Imagine if it was your mom.
Even if my
That's
dad.
it. Anyway.
My dad, I
Not
can't
okay.
treat
It would
her
be a
well.
bit disturbing. So you see,
Not okay.
that's what I think. With
Yeah.
all my roles, it's everything has to fit in a certain. It's like you're arranging tiles.
Yeah.
Man, you can't put a black tile in the white tiles. Everything has to be aligned. Kids come back.
Everything
Yeah.
fits into.
I even have contingency plans. I don't like shocking myself out of
Yeah.
rhythms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Sharon had to learn to delegate because for starters now I don't have a stay-home nanny. I have a walk-in who comes twice a week. And my home is at its best than ever. So it has also helped me to understand why stay-home nannies used to be a problem. I like to do things myself. Like if I have the opportunity to be in it, I want to
So
get
you
it
just
done a
suffocate
certain
their
way.
space.
Because in my mind, I'm always thinking, I never have this privilege to do it. So that one way I'm there, now let me get it done. Yeah. Now, being self-employed, I also had to learn to pace myself. Because we have days where, I mean, no one is calling you, no one is looking for you. So you could be on your phone by the whole day. So that's why I said I had to learn to delegate and allow people to do certain things.
Yeah.
And then I have that list that I made where the things that are important to me are very clear.
Yeah.
And when I say what is important, it starts from me and then it spreads out to those around me, then to work. So those are properly listed because, again, my personality, I would be all over the place, busy bee kind of thing. So I had to learn to delegate. And because now we know that nanny comes twice a week, instead of me being the one who does everything, now children have learned to do things themselves. Meals are
it's a good
more
thing, yes.
structured. It's not a full-blown buffet every day. It's not necessary. We are being wasting. Exactly. But you see, with the nanny, I would walk in expecting that, because those are the things that make me happy.
Yeah. So you were managed.
I was proper managed. Yeah.
So you know, I hear you guys, and I know I live for this thing every day, because what you guys have shared is about how you organize. Planning and organization are two different things for me. Where I see it, planning is before you do anything.
Organizing is while you're at it.
Organization is when you are doing the thing.
Actually,
You
we
click.
remembered when we were already in it.
So they're also planning. They think
When you are planning,
We are in it.
planning is a thing you do before you start.
What a privilege.
You understand? And it's interesting. I was just like, I'm almost sure they're going to fall in this trap,
Because that's what
and you fell in it.
No, we didn't fall in
But
it.
it
We are
is
in
well.
While you are it.
In it.
In it is
Yeah.
well, because let me share with you what I've always found as best practice. You write down all your roles. I'm a mother, I'm a sister, I'm a girlfriend, I'm a girl lover,
Yeah.
I am an employee, I am I'm in church, I am a, what do they call it? I'm a sheep. You write that you're there, you're a sheep. We understand. You write all your roles, just look at them nicely. I'm a mother, I am a wife. Write them, they are my daughter, sister, because all those are things that you do.
And have to plan for.
And you have to plan for them.
I'm leaving this show very enlightened.
You understand? Then prioritize them. Because which is the most important role
Now.
Single lover.
in the season?
It is, isn't it?
My friend.
Very
When you're single,
There will be a season where girl lover is important.
Leave me alone.
so you look at each role in the season I'm in right now. Which is the most important role? Then look at your life. Or you look at it in terms of a calendar for the full year, or the full month, or for the full week. Or if you're just like, you know what, Manila, can I just start simply with that day? Assign where that role is. most important and most needed. And say, for example, my kids go to school. So this role of motherhood is most important in the morning and in the evening. So can I ensure I sort out everything for my children in the morning and in the evening? In between here, bring on the employee. Plug her in from, she's from here up to here. There at 1 p.m. the daughter enters inside because you have like a sick mom somewhere there. You plug her in at 1 p.m. and you look at all your roles in that format. Then you look at her in a week and you say, nah, this Kachikon, she's a sheep on Saturday and Sunday. On Wednesday evening, remember that car Wednesday evening there when she goes for sale.
On Tuesday
where she's the sale leader. You get it? Like you need to be able to plug in. That's where I am. That's you plan for your roles and say this is when I'm the homemaker. Saturday, I'm the girl. In a dera with a
We have loungewear. Crocs are fancy.
It's so bad.
No,
Hair and Crocs. No,
we are
okay, you just add that thing.
A bonnet.
No.
Like you do the one which has a flower.
A bow.
Yeah.
Such a bad picture in my head. How do you change the colors?
Double-sided. Dear.
Double-sided.
You do double-sided. We have double-sided.
But between a dera and wearing your husband's t-shirt, which one is better?
Husband's
Maybe I wear the
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
No.
Yeah, because there are some
Husband's
of these-
t-shirt
my
with
dad
a
dog
nice
t-shirts.
brown and you tie a knot, my dear. You're the sexiest human being alive.
We are
What are you
sorry.
talking
Bag.
about?
What are you
So t-shirt
saying?
or shirt?
Any.
Whichever.
Whichever.
But you know why we think
Like a
that
boyfriend
is cool?
shirt, right?
Because we saw it in movies.
I thank you. Even
But
the
it
t-shirt is
looks like a
cool.
boyfriend shirt.
She walks
okay, when
out
it's like
in
big.
it. You know, she's slim.
Okay,
like
question
this.
is, does the shirt
is
still
big.
fit?
That's the thing.
But nowadays,
I
it's
was
about
about to
it.
say, and that's why I say you're not bigger than your husband.
I know, but even if you might be the same size.
Like
Like, look, you know. Now you're just, it's now.
The buttons. When you sit, the buttons open.
for the investor. The investor picture.
I tell her that she used to come, guys, she has nothing under,
Nothing,
just
just that.
But now it's here. Your husband's shirt is
It's
there.
big. You need to add all these shorts
The
as
sleeves
well.
are getting up to her.
But now it's
So ladies, just so you know, our young bump lovers cannot relate. Conversation.
And they can imagine one. You need to have an
But I need to get a hold on this show.
You started.
I feel a bit too late. See, guys, I'm the one who went with it. Anyway, that's it. For me, that's how you plan. And then you ask yourself in each role, what are the things that I need to do?
Yeah.
What are the things as a mother, as a homemaker, what are the things? You list all of them so that you know in the week, in the day, where does this role fit, but also what are the tasks under that role? Sometimes just the knowledge
I have many
of
questions too.
just the knowledge of knowing is so much better because you don't know that you don't know. You don't even know how much work you put in. Yeah, you just say, maybe I can do homework, but think about it. You're actually doing homework. You don't know
even list it.
Yes.
You just say time with the children.
time with
in
the children.
evening.
No,
Yeah.
homework. And then you're beating yourself up because you don't have enough time with the kids. But if you thought about it and said, okay, as a mother, I'm helping my kids with homework, but I want to spend time with them. Then what you do is you make the homework period nicer. And you make it fun. But now you've divided the two. You understand? Homework alone. You're shouting. Yeah, how many times will I tell you?
Can you concentrate?
Can you concentrate?
You see your brother finish when you're still on the same number.
Well, you understand?
But 2 times 3.
But if you
After
knew,
you then call the school and quarrel, what's with this homework?
don't you know your time is stable?
Take it back to school. Wow.
But if you realize that, my role as a mama, I have spending time with the kids, but also have homework. Maybe I should put the two together.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do the homework in my room. As I ask, how was your day? Instead of them being two different jobs, so that they can all happen at exactly the same time. You understand? As a mother, you're also making sure that your children are clean, isn't it? Like, let's say, for example, in the morning. So what if if you think through that thing, you'll be like, instead of waking up at 5 with my kids, let me wake up at 4. I do my whole bathing so that at 5 when they wake up, I actually supervise their what? It helps you plan all your roles so that they are seamless within each other. But also then you can know if something comes up, you can quickly
Juggle.
you can quickly you can juggle it around, you can move it around, you can play around with your roles now that you know exactly the roles when they come in and what tasks you do inside there. Because now I was going to ask you about organizing your lives, but now
we have organized them.
We have organized them. we are planning as we organize.
You ask.
Okay, so you have things like, let's get a little bit deeper, right? You have things like food, homework, birthdays, laundry, school WhatsApp groups. Are you in them? Hey, you've understood them. Sports day. The shirt is torn. The clothes are too short. They forgot the bottle at school. The husband, his sock, he left it. He's looking for his sock in the morning. You understand? Your mom is wondering where you are. The project in the villa has stalled. The house is still stalling. You're still building rentals. Your boss needs a report. Like,
the income is not incoming.
how do you organize your life? Because now this is now when it is the real thing. And to be honest, it's chaotic.
I think so.
If you left your life just like that and said, let me watch, it would all pour. So how do you organize your chaos? So that every day you can come on Bump Love and smile. Or do you?
It
or
feels
is it
like a fairy tale right now, so
You don't know.
how best to respond.
Yeah.
That's why I said when you were giving your remarks, I had so many questions. Because I think at times life can feel so overwhelming. Even just sitting, you're guilty to just sit.
Yeah.
It's like, you're seated?
Yeah.
You don't see the crisis? That's
How it feels.
that's how it feels. How I organize my life, I think I almost asked you, at what point do you do that? How do you plan that way? So that it makes the organization easy, because
Simple,
I'm thinking I'm in it.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the kids have got their
can't
holidays
step out for
right
a
now.
moment.
Even when I step out, it is they've slept.
Sure.
Now let me start. But I'm thinking that will it work? Let's first test it for like for a week.
Yeah.
So I have learned. Now I've had something from you, but this is what I usually do. I just manage that week. Let's first manage this
This
week.
week. You know those kids want to answer
Teacher,
before the
for me,
teacher finishes.
I'm like,
Do you know when the teacher is still writing the question on the board? Do you want to be in your own class?
have you finished? I answered the teacher.
Answer. I'm the one asking. You answer. Yes, please.
Prepare your money. Prepare your money for October this year.
Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Hey! Prepare.
I'm ready.
All the answers are there.
Prepare the money.
I'm ready.
All the answers are there.
It's mandatory. I'll drag her.
Guys, you can't. Then you also cannot be hosts with us on Bump Love.
I'll drag her.
And you are not planning your entire year, not coming with us for the annual personal.
I will drag
No,
Even
that
we
thing
take
is
installments, you can start paying
for the annual
for the
personal
annual
planning.
personal planning getaway.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Come, all that overwhelm. You are the people.
No, you guys, to be honest, you have to get quiet time and sit down with those things, with your roles, with your plans, and a paper and a pen. You can't plan that you're not writing on paper. You can't.
How is that planning?
When
In
it's
your
not
head like
planning.
this.
Yeah, it's like you're like it's in your head. No. If it's in your head,
You're
it's
imagining.
not on
I
paper.
already know.
Execution also becomes weird.
All it is just a dream, a wish, a hope,
A thought.
until it gets onto paper. That's when it becomes a plan. Yeah. So I would say that, like she has said, that's what we do at the annual personal planning getaway, because you don't get time.
You can't.
You can't. Yes.
And
You feel
because
like
you're disorganized, you also don't have time for
Uh-huh.
EPB unit.
So now what you do is you just decide and say, let me go where there are other people they are planning. Because
Yeah.
also sometimes you can
The
try
planning
on your own
environment.
and things fail.
But yeah, we're trying on their own.
Sorry,
I've left
The
that.
discipline to do it on your own. All the knowledge. See how Manuela just shared with us here, and light bulbs just went
Yes.
off. You need knowledge to be able to do these things.
Yeah, you do.
Try.
And wisdom.
Let me just say that if you refuse to come, you're proud. As I don't know how you want to grow. You have just said it. Invest in yourself.
Yeah, as a mom. And said, no, I'm going to be different. Anyway, anyway, there's something that you talked about earlier, scheduling.
Yeah.
I know you called it routines, but scheduling is when you put one thing, then you put this one, then what you do in each section is what now is the routine, right? So scheduling is a very important part of getting organized. It can make your day, it can break your day, and I think you had said something around that. What does your typical day look like? Okay, maybe
Typical.
Okay, a week.
Let's start with day.
Yeah, if you week or chiwambuiza.
Yeah.
What does a day look like in the life of
Before they give, they are very organized.
Manga, there is
responsible.
boy.
you give
Me with a baby.
With a baby,
Very organized.
With a baby.
It's possible. Baba, you can do it.
we believe in you, darling.
Come on.
So, like I said, guys, I planned for the week, but now I'm going to give you my
Your
disorganized day. I'm going to give
Plan as you
you the
go.
organized, where I've woken up and I know today is Wednesday. Instead of having a physical meeting of BNI, I've had an online one. So done. Usually a day that is like that, it means I have also allocated that day to home management.
Oh, because the meeting is online.
The meeting is online. I am home. I've not gone to office. So I'm like, when I'm done with the meeting, I'm going to get, and usually Tuesdays, we're done with the quotation. So in my mind, I'm like, home management, what is not done, that's when I do the checks. That's what I think. Then a juicy client calls me like at 10. Where are you right now? Are you at office? Oh, no, I didn't make it to office. But anything the matter? Yeah, we have a function like
On my way.
I'm
on it.
Everything paused.
Everything.
There goes home management.
Before you know it, I'm like in Munyonyo. And then I'm like, then I see the client, then
You're smiling, you're happy.
Oh, not smiling, because it could be
Either way.
Oh my Lord.
But at that minute, I am thinking, client is key. So I will find myself in Munyonyo. So when I get that job, I drive back when I'm saying, Jehovah God, you are good. The expressway
with your loud music.
Oh, very loud. Then when I don't get that job, that's when I start reevaluating myself.
Chuka was supposed to clean my house.
Where are your priorities?
The Holy Spirit, I will come back in pain.
Wow.
Come back home now. I'm not to say how it ends. So
it ends depending on the client.
What has happened, the client.
No, but
so I
you
will
see, I
still
said
come back
Munyonyo.
home, and I repeat, because home management is key. People will go even to sleep, and then because
And
in
you
my
now
mind
have
I'm
to
like,
finish.
I didn't do it, I will remain awake and sleep like say
2 a.m.
2 a.m. And then now already my Thursday
Has
already
up.
been messed up. Yeah. Now, yeah.
Now we can
Yeah.
Mama baby,
Wow,
how are you there?
Yeah.
No.
At night, before you sleep, you plan for the next day. And we plan it. You write down your tasks. I'll do this at 8 o'clock. That night, between 3 and 7, you refuse to sleep. Or if he sleeps in 30 minutes. Just as you are moving from active sleep to REM. From REM to deep sleep, you just hear,
Oh my God.
you get up. Then, so that means 8 o'clock. What you had planned that
You know,
I'll
on
jump
catch
out of
up.
bed at 7.
You
Go and
can't.
press.
You're
Go
catching
and
up.
go and what?
You're catching up.
You're drained. And then for those of us who are still breastfeeding, you have no energy. It's like the whole night a truck was going over you and coming back, going back. It goes in front and reverses, comes back, goes. Yeah. So it's a bit. It's a whole different ball game when you have another person that you even can't shout at and say, "You sleep," because why?
Sleep,
Yeah. So it took me months to understand that one of the things that helps me most in the day is to wake up before him. So usually he'll sleep till about 9. He wakes up, sleeps. So between 6 and 7:30 or 8, you have a bit of a window. Or between 7 that day and 9, like that cut time when he sleeps during
Deeply.
just get out of bed. And I realized the most important thing for me to start my day is to start it in silence.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
You won't even believe. I used to first say, oh, I'm going to go to another room, the office, in the house, and sit there alone. But sometimes you wake up, you don't have the strength to even open that door and get out and go to another room. So I decided now I just get out of the bed and sit on the floor.
And just be silent.
And just keep quiet. Because what happens is the rest of the day is going to be full of noise. The phone is ringing, or there's someone
People are
shouting, there's someone
calling
calling,
you,
the baby is
talking to
crying. You're also talking to people. So
And your mind is also moving.
yes. So at some point I was like going crazy. I was like, I can't. How are people doing this? How do people do this? What happens and what? Yes. Then I joined a women's mentorship program, I think, and it's it's called the Significant Other, something that she works with women, and one of the things she was teaching us is, guys, first separate yourself before the day starts, before you talk to anybody else. But the best way you can do it is to wake up before other
everyone
people
in the
wake
house.
up. Let me tell you, because once your husband wakes up before you,
Sure.
then it's about him and
Yeah.
his. Do you know, like you're trying to sit in a quiet place and he comes and says, "Wait, have you seen my?" That's it. Or you say, "Wait, I forgot to tell you yesterday. Now the other kabozi."
But
you
even,
like
no,
KB.
but even just the fact that you're hearing opening doors, picking a shirt, opening
Switching on the
lights,
lights,
when you're sleeping.
someone
No,
walking.
if you've
When you're
woken
in-
up
Oh, okay.
and he's woken up before
Okay.
you, all of that, it's
Yeah,
too
it's noise.
noisy.
It's too noisy,
noise.
and it's such a destructive way to start your day.
Yeah.
That one hack, even if I don't tell you what the rest of my day is like,
It's
but
sorted.
that one, so it's one I guard it jealously.
So what happens when you sleep late? Or people never sleep late?
We do. There
She
will
has
be
a
times. Like I said,
baby.
I don't control my time. And then also,
She has a
okay.
prefect.
So let me say, now that you've asked that, I can tell you the routine. There's his routine, the baby's routine, and then there's mine. When he wakes up, what do we do as soon as he wakes up? Shower, have breakfast, shower, play about with him, get him ready because I go to work with him. Get him ready, then I start my own things. Pack up, I don't know what. Now, if it's a good day for me in the evening, I'll pack all the bags at night. His food bag, my bag, and the baby bag. On days I do that, it's so much easier. When I have to pack the bag, you're packing and now he's crawling. Someone is here, he's about to fall. So it helped me a lot to have a routine for myself and then
a
have
routine for
his.
him.
But the hack that has helped mine is that even in that quiet time, you remember things you're supposed to have done. But mostly you hear from God.
Yeah.
You get answers to things that have been disturbing your head. But because there's been a lot of noise, you can't hear them. And some of those answers are things that are supposed to be in your day.
Yeah.
Yes, you're thinking, how am I going to do this? Today I have a meeting here, how am I going to do this? And then in that quiet time, it occurs to you that, but have you called Manuela? You guys are doing that business together. Can't she take on some of the meetings and you take the other? They're like, hey, I was going to do everything on my own. Yeah.
Man, that silence thing is so beautiful. Yeah, I've always told you guys I wake up real early.
Yeah.
No one in our home wakes up before I do. There's just no way, because I guard that time jealously. But you know, it's interesting that when you guys were speaking, I was just like, oh my God, I need to tell them what to do. I should tell you what to do. I should tell you what to do. Like now, for example, you, Barbara, and to new moms, for new moms, because you have no control over your night, you can't have morning proggy. You can't have an 8 a.m.
It's a trap.
Yeah, it's a trap. And then you're going to, because now in this time, in this season, that's your most important role.
Oh, yeah.
So when you're giving it time in your day, you give it it's the one that takes, it's the one that determines what the rest of the
It
day
actually
looks
does.
like. You get what I mean?
have
Because
met
when
Barbara.
because you find that if you say, okay, my day starts after midday, until I have a baby, and I don't know what the night will look like. It means it gives you so much leeway to pack, to what, to all that. And
What
if
about
a
an
job
8 to 5?
comes,
The juicy client.
the juicy client, that's why it is important to prioritize. If it is your job is more important, you go for it and you know. You don't come back guilty. You say that now I have chosen to go for the money.
What if I have an
For
8 to
the
5?
job.
she's
You understand
talking
what I
about.
mean?
No.
Yeah,
It's
you
just a
understand
client.
that you have the job.
Your priority
Your
is
priority
the 8
is
to
the
5.
job.
Irrespective of how you sleep,
Yes.
whether baby slept or gave you a sleepless night or what, you go to office with your red eyes.
Knowing that it is that job. Otherwise, if it wasn't that job, you would have decided to leave the job. And you know, there's no problem with the job being more important in that season.
No.
There's nothing wrong with it. You just have to be cognizant.
And not feel guilty.
And not feel guilty. You can't be those people who you want to have your cake and eat it too. So what does that then mean for you? For whom you're like, okay, Manuela, I have a job, but also I've just given birth. And okay, that job is not so important to me, but I need the money. But me, the baby is so important to me, but I can't leave the job because I need the money. Then that's when you get the night help. That's when you call your cousin who's in the village, or your cousin who's in S4VAC. Because if you're working, then you can get off 200,000. You can get off 100,000.
And
you
pay
can,
for
and you
extra
pay
help.
for extra help. I used to have there was a period when I was in the bank and I had the baby. So when I'm talking about these things, by the way, I know exactly what I am talking about. I used to have a lady who used to come only at night home. So her nights she was awake. Juanita Rush, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You understand? She was for night care because he had colic. And I needed to sleep. So how she would sleep during the day? I wouldn't know what she would even do. 6 p.m. on the dot. So she wouldn't come to sleep. No, she would come to stay awake with the baby. Do you understand? When you look at your role, you scrutinize it properly and you see where does it fit in that day. Can I do it? Can I not do it? Is it priority? Is it not priority? And you work your life. The thing shouldn't come to you by mistake. You've had 9 months to carry the baby and you know that you don't want to leave that job.
So I wouldn't. At that point, when I had just started out, there was no way I was going to afford night care. But the thing we used to do with my husband was, when I'm done with work, I call and I say I'm about to reach the gate. So they'd get that baby and my son, and he'd distract them in the living room. Then I'd come in, go to the room, and sleep.
But now you've done
And they'll
it.
let me sleep.
You've done the thing.
So when I wake up, I am not cranky, I'm not tired. It's almost as if I had 2 jobs, day job and night. So in the middle, I needed to sleep, relax from the day job, so that I'm awake
Get
for
ready
that.
for night job.
So what that did for me was, even my daughter started getting good rhythms. So in the middle of the night, it would be time for both of us to sleep. So in the morning, I'll still put in some more hours and I'd be ready for work.
There was
You
a
get.
period during that work time
Interesting.
when I would wake up, like if I would wake up and the child is awake, I would stay awake. Do any emails that I need to get done, I'd stay awake as much as I could. Then when I would drive into office, I would be so early.
There's also that.
Lights off.
Yeah. New black. Properly.
Blanket until 8 a.m. So I would have like
you're
some
ready.
good 2 hours.
Yeah.
So you have to work it out.
Find what works.
So
Yes,
you
you
beat
have
in
to
the
find what
traffic,
it works.
you're at
Yes.
work, then you block.
Then you sleep and then
Just
you're
walk
up
to your
for
desk.
8 and you already responded to all the
Yeah.
emails that came through to you. When
As
you
if
had
you're performing
so
very
you're
well at
performing,
work.
yeah. You might not be performing at your absolute best, but at
it's
least
working.
you're not letting them. No one is blaming
No one
your
is losing.
pregnancy,
Yeah.
You're not
and
dropping your
you're
ball.
not dropping
Yeah.
balls. Yeah, you at least you're trying your best and you're holding balls. So let me tell you, you have to sit down with all your roles and face them. Yeah, and in a planning manner before you organize. Then now you start working it out. Now the one thing that I found with many people, when you work out through something, you've organized your life, the one thing that we don't do is we do not, at the end of it, ask ourselves, how did that go?
Evaluation.
So that's how you
it
can easily get
working?
into the
Is
trap
it
of
working?
feeling guilty
Or is
and
it
things
not
like-
working?
Yeah,
Yes. And
measure
asking
it.
yourself questions and saying, so am I guilty?
Yeah.
Why really am I guilty? And you have conversations with yourself. But the one thing that women don't know how to do is sit in silence with themselves. If we could just learn to sit in silence with ourselves, the answers are within. The Bible says that no one knows the mind of a man except his spirit. Your spirit knows. Just sit down, and they know if you're the kind whose spirit is in connection with the spirit of. You'll just be there and your things are getting cleared in a way that you never ever thought that they could. Things that you thought would be so difficult, all of a sudden get sorted. You'll be there and Barbara is calling. It's like, but I'm going out, can I take your kids? And you're like, oh my word. I needed help with the kids. How did God Yeah, Barbara, please, you can take the girls or you can take the kids. So it's so important that you do evaluations and ask yourself, is 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. the proper time to wake up? And then change. Try another one until you find a rhythm that works for you. Because just because you've heard Manela saying, she has she wakes up at 3 a.m. Barbara says she has an hour. Maybe your hour is in the evening. When your world has slept. And it's not in the morning.
Maybe you don't even need a whole hour.
Maybe you need
15 minutes of quiet time.
And you're good. But guys, we need to evaluate the things that we call our daily lives. Maybe you shouldn't be writing emails. Maybe you shouldn't be checking emails all the time. Maybe, there's so many things to evaluate in how we run our daily lives. If we could just learn to. So I was just listening to you and I was just like, Bambi, sweetheart, I wish I could come and just hold you like so and help you to understand that there's, even in that chaos and in your life, and it's especially important to know what your priorities are, and when you realize that it is the job, because let me tell you can't live your life dependent on external factors. Whether the job has come, I'm a happy chick, I'm doing my housework, even up to 2 a.m. you're like, you're cleaning the mirror and you're dancing because they get their job. But if they are not, I'm here up to 2 a.m. Your life honestly cannot be determined by your external world. And so you should be in a place where it is. So you should be in a place where you say, okay, every time I get a job, I'm going to do job meetings on Fridays. If that meeting comes on a Friday, it doesn't come on a Friday, I'm going to let it go. For my peace. But if I really want to have it, maybe let me think about the option of doing it online. But if I can't have it online, when I go, whether they give me the job or not,
I shall not be guilty.
No, I shall not be guilty. Or even when I go, I'm going to call the neighboring guy to come and help me to finish this work. So that at least the job also of cleaning the home got finished. We have to sit down and evaluate all of our systems. Some things don't work. For example, I keep talking about people who wash on Saturdays. Why?
That's the day the whole house, everyone is
home. Yes. Children want to play football, you're shouting at them. Hey, on my white bed sheet! Imagine!
You fall in my basin.
You fall in my basin. Why? Hey? Why are you mowing the lawn on a Sunday?
Hey,
when people want to sleep,
I tell those guys do it in the morning.
Why? There was Monday, there was
bad.
Tuesday,
When we were not
there
around.
was Wednesday, there was Thursday. Now even you yourself, the house have you ever seen when they've washed the soapy water is on the outside, especially outside on the what do they call on the pavers. Oh my God, why? Why? You've worked so hard. You're the one who pays the maid. But you're the one sliding in your own soapy water. Why? Let them wash on Wednesday.
When you're not
when you're not there, the things dry, the things come off, then they iron them. You don't need to know clothes are ironed. You can just find them in your wardrobe.
Come on.
Be in a place where you question everything. I said, but why?
Is this
working?
Do I have to?
It's not, do I have to?
Yeah.
Can't it happen on another day? Anyway, for those of us who are still washing on pavers, there are things called now washing machines, technology, which has reshaped how we mother. Now I'm talking like that because there is a washing machine. So we can wash and it can dry. Putting outside, there is no kurukuta water that goes until the papers are finished. From children's screen time, things like children's screen time to social media, to podcasts, to YouTube shows like Bump Love, has technology made your modern motherhood journey easier or harder?
She's there with her answer.
She's dancing with a committee.
I remember when they asked us, who was it? Naboth. Do your children have tabs? I said, yeah. Is it a good time to answer? So when you said, why am I feeling guilty? Sometimes I think we make up for it through technology. So you start distracting your children with TV, with tabs, with gadget, with other little things, PlayStation and whatnot.
And most times because you're also overwhelmed as a
Yes,
person.
yes.
And you need
But
to
then
break.
what that does, you realize that now they're sleeping late and again eating into your quiet time also. So yes and no to answer it. Yes, because I've learned that there are things technology can do for me really. In fact, you can do it. If you can afford the dishwasher, buy the thing. If you can afford the washing machine, buy the thing. I mean, like, why are you suffering? You're the one cooking, then you're washing, then you think the maids won't do your thing well, so you want to do it yourself. Then you have an 8 to 5. Then you're a wife. Manange, Superwoman, you will die in that movie. So if you can buy the thing that makes your life easy, buy it. If you want to buy a massager for your house, buy it. When you just sit down when everyone goes to bed and you first massage, you come back like diggy, diggy, diggy. It works. Just buy it. Yeah, it feels so. Yeah, buy it. So technology actually is a good thing if used within good boundaries.
Yes.
If used within good boundaries, because I mean, even now ChatGPT is there. You
can't write. You don't have to write all the emails.
Financial proposal. When you can just get the thing, then edit it and rearrange it to what you want. So I feel like for me, it's more on the yes, it has helped a lot than because I've learned to draw boundaries even with my children. So at this time, I don't want to see anybody on a gadget, and that includes TV. Let's just sit here.
Yes.
Now they have conversation. My kids would not know how to conversate. And they're like, my tab is off. Mama, now they're nervous.
Increase my time.
Can I use your phone? Because, so now we just sit. Now my daughter's like, hey, I read your book. I'm like, you did? Because books have been there for a long time. Now she's like, I read it. I have a question. So when she asks, I know she read that book. Now we can actually have conversation intellectually without, SpongeBob did what? Who is that guy? He didn't even add any value to you.
He's a sponge.
It is a sponge with with a belt.
Yeah, and he's
But with no top, right?
You can use technology to your advantage to help you ease your life in the home, at work. Instead of judging people with remarkables.
Find money and buy one.
You're there judging people with iPhones. Mana, those phones organize
And
your
you guys, let me
life.
talk about the remarkable.
get?
Kasi, let me tell you guys about this thing called a remarkable. I was those people who used to have 6 notebooks.
Hashtag Sharon.
One for the credo, one for church, one for
To-do
meetings,
list.
one for like now the actual work where I was, because I was working in the how many books am I on now? Number 4. One for summarizing books I've written. You people, I would look for notes like when that's someone. I remember.
Oh, which
That's
notebook?
Not
Is the one that got used up.
And then as if that's not enough, when they are all used up and they are finished
Now
completely.
you have 8 books.
Now you have 8 books with nothing to do with them because you can't reference them.
No.
It's not like you can know that
really
on
can't.
16th of I did the summary of this book. It's not you guy until this guy called the remarkable entered my life. All the notes are here. Now I only just move. When they say, where is your notebook? I see people scampering with pages.
You're like, I can't. Not be moved.
I'm not there.
Guys, Manila's bad manners.
I know.
Hey, I do
was taking pictures earlier, and her remarkable was somewhere in my background. She told the photographer, wait. Remove that remarkable.
Yeah.
They'll think it's hers.
They might think you're advanced. Remove it.
They might think it has, but
Yeah, so there's gadgets that actually help you synchronize
Yeah.
your life. You know that if you moved with a remarkable, everything is there. I know this is not for this is not for that, this is not. Like, the luggage is reducing, but you're organized.
You're not quarreling.
Do you
The
get?
notebook, you didn't leave it, so you're calling your friends.
Man, that's
Take a
that
screenshot. Take a screenshot of that last.
I feel you on that notebook. Like, then the screenshots are lost. Then you're the one take. I don't know. Like,
Anyway,
it's somewhere.
yeah.
So yeah, that for me.
Has
yes.
technology helped?
Technology has been very, very helpful for me. And like I said, even when you're teaching your children to just do work themselves, the children of now, suffrage is not in their job description.
Not at
Those
all.
things that we used to wear with a badge of honor, like when you say I can sweat, you're like, they are not about that life. So I have noticed that the easier I make it seem to do, the more they gravitate to it. So
Yeah.
pick your mopper, clean your room, sweep, and this is where we are putting this. Even my youngest, the 3-year-old, she will chase you. I can do it by myself. She has a way she speaks, and then but I.
We wonder where she gets it from.
Yeah, you've not made that dad, but
It's okay, you can say it all you want.
yeah, but so it's really, really helpful. But also for our own work, it just helps you to learn. It's from YouTube videos that you're not paying for master classes all the time. Like, there's just so much information. All you need to do is ask.
Yeah.
But I think just ask, and it used to be just Google, but now there are so many places you can ask. There are so many, audiobooks. What me, I used to hate that whole thing of reading the book. It used
the
to
time
be
to
so
look at the
difficult.
pages is not
The
there.
only time I would enjoy a book is when it's a self. But it was like a
That's why
self-help.
they're remarkable. Anyway, let's
Yeah,
move on.
self-help books are the ones I would gravitate to. There had to be a solution. Where are we reading the book? But now, because it's audio, then you're able to learn more things. So honestly, technology is helping us do things that used to seem like impossibilities or difficult. However, there can also be it's like a thin line of abuse, really. Yeah, and I would easily say, oh, children, not adults. The moment I make a mistake, somebody was cracking a joke that, what are you doing? Showering, scrolling. Pinterest. And I was like, hey.
How do you do it?
I mean, some people wake up in the morning and they wake up, say, after their quiet time and working out and they're listening to a sermon. You find everybody in their bathroom. There's a phone there. There's a someone that is running. So when I saw that lady say it on Instagram, I laughed. I was like, I think, and I tell you, those people who would be listening to like a someone in the morning. But later when
there is now. There's one that's waterproof. It's on the wall. You put in your phone, cover over.
How long does it take you to shower?
Yeah, but so now that's where I was getting to. That for adults, it's very easy to cross the line, because that means now we also
It's like an addiction.
cannot exactly. You're addicted. You
Something's
can't have
going to
quiet
occupy you all the
all the
time.
time. You
So there's no
can't
quiet
be
time,
quiet.
guys.
So the moment I heard it, I was like, wait a minute.
I'm in that group.
This is not okay. So I had to deliberately say, okay, off the phone. So I try so much not to go on my phone in the morning, that even if I need to play music for serenity while in the house, we will look for nothing. Or if I'm using my phone, I place it somewhere. The moment you hold on to it, you will have that problem of the whole 2-3 hours. You'll be
on the phone.
Yeah, I'm Pinterest. I'm looking for inspiration.
And for them, they'll bring it. They'll really bring it.
Yeah. So, it's like, just like try to stay clear. So now that we're even learning that we can be a bit more organized by planning before, maybe there will be an improvement.
Yeah. So for me, I wish if anyone's get me a present, it's an alarm clock. Because I've now reached the place. Yeah, I've reached a place where I'm happy not to have my phone. Because I told you guys my alarm clock makes me calculate math in the morning.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
So that I can really get out.
Before it goes off,
Before it goes off, I tell it rings badly. Like those ones where the neighbors can come and knock. If you're failed to get 2 times 3 times 6 divided by 5.
Has it?
I have to get out of
it doesn't go off until you've got
until you finish calculating.
No,
I'm the one who puts the things in because I really want to wake up. And so before I know it, I'm getting out of the bed. Kubanga deka alarm has ja. And then I've got to, as if I ever calculate a math number and I go back to bed, I know I need to go to the next level now. Because that means I have passed. So I have to make the math problem harder.
So that you stay away.
So that I stay. People, you should see me. Where's the pen? 9 times 8. Is it 63? 56? 72?
You get a second phone and say, try to what is the answer?
Either way, you'll have woken up. Either way, you'll have woken up.
You've woken up.
Yeah.
Where is the Bible? Whew. Time to 1 hour of silence. You have
Me, I'm feeling
Matthew, I'm also
by the
I'm
way,
fine.
we just
that
relax.
Bible, that alarm clock. It wakes me up. Yeah. Baba, are you using technology with the baby?
Yes.
She has a new watch. Did you see
Do you have a
that?
baby monitor?
She has an
Barbara?
iWatch. Have you seen it? Hey.
Anyway, we are sorry. We are very sorry. We are so sorry.
Darlings.
When I was thinking about that question, I was like, the mother I am today
Yeah.
is so different from the mother I was
You were.
16 years ago. So in other words, all my people have experienced a different mom. I have a feeling one time when they're adults, they'll be talking and they're like, is that our, no, that's not our
The
mother.
same one.
Yeah, but what technology has done for me is knowledge. For me, it's knowledge, yes. I like to tell people that I'm like a sponge, not Bob. But
You've just killed our
I like knowledge. I like to ask questions. I like to learn. So on this parenting wife journey, technology has helped. How? Aside from watching podcasts and videos, I've managed to do online courses. So you're part of a master class. The instructor is in Nigeria because he's got some knowledge that you want. And by the time you're done, a part of you has changed. I did a parenting course with Manuela online. It was in COVID, I think. Yes. Guys, that thing changed. That time I had 2 totally different human beings. But I was parenting them the same way. Until Manuela talked about and said, all children are different. That means each child has got to be parented differently. It changed. Because one person was compliant and the other was pushing boundaries all the time. So now the one who pushes boundaries is parented differently and this one who's compliant
Differently.
Yes. So knowledge has helped. Then I got a baby and then I'm wondering, where are we now? What stage are we? So even when he does things, it doesn't stress me anymore. I'm like, oh, he's doing that because that's the phase he's in now. And then even technology will help you and even say, no, because I have an app and it says, in the next 1 week, you'll have stabilized.
Get ready.
Yes. After that, he's going to start. Every time he learns a new skill, there goes your sleep.
Rhythms change.
Because
Yeah.
he's excited.
Yeah.
I can stand in the bed. I'm going to stand and
It's
wake
the
up.
walking that I'm
I'll
looking
wake
forward
her
to.
up. I can breastfeed while standing. Look at me.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Actually
does that.
One day,
It's
Papa
the walking
called
I'm
me,
looking
she's like,
forward to.
"Manuela, my baby is standing while he's breastfeeding.
When I see that you're going down
He has
there,
collected the breast milk. Why are boys like this? Tell me why.
Even Manuela is the one of children and their brains. ECD. What's happening right now? Why can't we be the baby, the gentle
And
baby,
be
with
like
right?
a boots,
And
boots.
But
breastfeed
your
and then
son,
play.
no.
Yes.
Your son,
Yeah.
what's that? It's
So,
boring.
I feel like it has helped. There's a thing called attachment that I had not heard about. In the first 3 years of a child's life, the way you behave, the mother is the primary caregiver. You need to give him a lot of time.
Very, very
First of all, I'm not alone, and then secondly, I now have hacks for it. So I think for me, technology, it's really just knowledge that has really helped.
Yeah, it works. Especially if you find the one that is yours, that's meant for you, I think it's nice. I think for me, my greatest technology, I think I was made for technology, personally. Everything in my life has either when power goes, I'm not fine.
Battery low. When no battery low.
Wi-Fi on,
It's
You know what you reminded me of? There was a clip we were watching. What's the thing called? Alexa. The audio thing. So it's like, Alexa, play this song. Alexa, turn on the lights.
Yeah.
Then when I was going out, it's like, Alexa, turn off the lights. Alexa, lock the door. He went to the dentist. And they removed the tooth.
Oh, mama.
Like, this is a thief.
Properly. He stayed outside the train in the morning. Alexa, yenze
I am
boy.
those people. I'm those people of a smart home. Those people, first of all, I just feel like technology makes your life. I'm those people who's waiting for robots. I'm like, but can't they bring the robots now?
The movie of when they
We
flip.
need the robots now. Can we make the robot work now? Don't we have a robot that can do this for me? Don't we have a robot that can do this? So, those people who's excited for the future world. I'm like, well, I wish I was Bianca because now I'll be seeing it. I feel like I'm those people who want to travel in space. I want my presentation. I want just be talking like this. Presentation.
You're walking inside it.
You walk through it. Do your finger like this and it's
those people.
Like in
sci-fi
space.
movie.
And you walk through it and go to the next
I
one.
live life now as if that's what's happening. I struggle. Ugandan internet.
You bet they are judging us. Would you judge us with our notebooks?
Oh no, of course. Of course. But I leave you there. Because what to do? Where I am, you are on your way. You are coming. So it is well. You can stay as you are, but where I am, you are coming. You guys, I can't, even my teams. The other day I was saying, no, I don't want to meet you. I want to see on the dashboard. I want to see your work on that. I feel like, what?
Sorry.
On the what?
On the dashboard.
Even the people who I call like software engineers, I'm talking to them. I want in-depth reports, in-depth dashboards, like banana. They're just like, man, you want to work. Because I feel like I'm those people. I don't want. You should get a lazy. I'm those lazy, hardworking people. Whatever they call those ones. That is exactly
It shall
who I
be
am.
done without a sweat.
I don't want to sweat. So technology is the one that does. I want to just look left. Like a guy is cleaning the whole
under the chairs.
And I'm like, okay.
We have that now.
I look there. The washing machine is doing its thing. The dishwasher is doing it. The other when you talked about the dishwasher, I said, Lord, I'm claiming it. The dishwasher saving has been so.
I have a plug.
Yeah. A plug, auntie, but I need to pay them money.
An affordable plug.
They're an affordable plug. I fear you affordable.
I was going to be like, I don't know. This is a real trap. It's a trap.
I fear affordable. I found her the other day.
She's like,
I found her the other day.
$500.
I found her the other day with a C in her office. I went to say, they're locking the door. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, are you okay with the... I want
open windows.
Open windows. She's like, no. You girl, it's so hot. She's like, no, get in, close that door.
Get in and close
I'm like,
the door.
why? It's hot. She's like, no, there's AC.
Did you apologize? Did you apologize?
No, dear. I sit in front of the AC. I said, man, I can't sentiment. When she came to the house, I said, let me go and work. Just when you need some AC, you come
to her office.
Then you go out into the world and suffer.
Kale, you're about to carry your dishes to her house. Now let's go.
You are in a big box that you contain.
I brought my dishes.
Yeah, but there's this technological device as we are ending this show that I'm looking forward to. Someone sent it to me, and it's a digital calendar that you put in the house. Because I've been having these ones. Here you put sellotape, then you come right, it's going off the wall.
And you put it back.
Entire calendar, and you're trying to put it back on the wall. So I've been struggling. I'm like, Banage, God, I need a calendar. They showed me a digital wall calendar. It's huge. It's like now a TV, but it's a calendar where you put in everybody's. Can you? I'm like, now do I want the dishwasher? The calendar or the AC?
I said the calendar. Go on, collaborate it.
Oh, wow.
I no longer
I don't know.
But I'm going to sit down with my priorities. And I look at myself. But because the thing is, I feel there's one thing that has not yet been sorted for me that I hope technology can help me with. The mental load. Women, we don't know, but we have a lot of mental load. Because if you think about the plates that have to be washed at home, before you reach the plates that have to be washed at home, from the show here, you first have to remove your clothes and then put on another clothes. Then after that, you have to call the chick who's going to send you the soap, the liquid soap, because it got finished. Then when you're calling, you remember that you didn't pay the border man who's going to go and get the liquid soap that is going to. But then you don't have money on your mobile money, so you have to. We are
But
still
you missed
just.
your mother's call.
We are just going to wash the what? The dishes. Now, yet the process between now and the dishes getting washed is a lot of mental work that has to go in. And so I feel like now for me where I'm at, my system is too analog. My calendar is too analog. And I want everybody to have access to the entire system.
I can see where everything is going.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Are we ready?
Absolutely, but the show has to end.
I know.
The show has to end.
That means the price is different. You get a free remarkable.
Yes. Hallelujah. Amen. Guys, happening this October. All of the details are on your screen right now. If you're a mother, if you're a wife, if you're even planning to enter in that area, if you're distressed, if you're overwhelmed, if you're tired, if you're exhausted, if you need a break from your own life, if you're disorganized, if you need a breather, if you just need to reset, you need to realign, like if you know that you're any one of those things, please come to the Annual Personal Planning Getaway. It's happening this October, 10th and 11th October, and also 17th and 18th.
Online.
Yes, for online. Please come. Only 1 million shillings. But it will absolutely organize. You will go away with a planner. We're working towards a digital one, but for this one, you'll go with the analog planner that you can write in and you can just start your journey. All the workshop fees, your facilities, your food is taken care of, everything. All you have to do is come and learn and start the process of sorting out your life. And I think for me, one of the most important things that I've learned in this modern motherhood planning journey is that you can't plan a life that you don't realize is not yours. One of the core things that we do at the Annual Personal Planning Getaway is get in tune with God. Some of us are so busy doing what we are not supposed to be doing. We are walking a completely different path. And I think it was Helga in one of the shows who said that if you're running in the wrong direction, speed is not your advantage.
It's true.
No, it's not. So you're running so fast in the wrong direction to get to absolutely nowhere, winning the wrong race. You know when you've won and everybody's like, oh, you've won, but aren't you supposed to be in the 200-meter race? The second person will come as the winner, not you. So it's about going back and aligning yourself with God. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to live this life? Am I even in the right job? Am I doing the right business? Some of you are entering new businesses. You should, anyway, there's just a lot. And I would like to take this opportunity to invite you. Please come. And let us change this whole thing called motherhood, modern motherhood, and let us win for life. Until next time, with love from Bump Love.
Bump Love was brought to you by
Back to school, back to school, back to school. Well, it's that time again. Now, paying school fees in this season is coming with very huge rewards. Pay your school fees using Airtel Money or dial *185# and stand a chance to win. Guess how much? 300,000. What would you use 300,000 for this season? All you need to do is dial *185# or use the Airtel app. Well, never say I didn't tell you. It's 300,000 shillings.